Let me ask you something. What's the cost of belonging to a crowd that doesn't see you? What's the price of being with people who clap with one hand and stab with the other? Think about it. Yeah, you're surrounded. But does it feel like home? Or does it feel like a cage? Too often we settle for company that drains us. Nah, not because we don't know better, but because we're scared of the silence. We cling to people who treat us like an afterthought. We laugh at jokes that cut deeper than we admit. We walk paths where our footprints are erased before we can turn around. And for what? For the illusion of connection? For the fake smiles and empty words? Let me tell you, that ain't living. That's surviving. Barely. Here's the truth. Some folks out there, they'll never see your worth. Nah, not even if you're holding your value in neon lights. They'll use you, take what they can, and toss the rest. Like you're disposable. Like you're not enough. You know the type, don't you? The ones who only hit you up when they need something. The ones who are too busy until you have something they want. The ones who roll their eyes when you talk about your dreams. But it's not just them, is it? It's us too. We let it happen. We say it's fine. I'm fine. We tell ourselves better to be with someone than no one at all. Nah, that's the lie. And it's a dangerous one. Because every time you let someone treat you like you're invisible, you teach yourself that's all you deserve. And that's the cruelest lesson of all. Imagine a garden. Beautiful flowers, strong roots, vibrant colors. But every day someone comes in and stomps on the petals. They don't water it. They don't care for it. They just take what happens to that garden. It withers. It fades. Just like you do when you walk with people who don't value you. So what do? You stand alone. Yeah, alone. Scary, isn't it? But let me flip the script for you. Alone doesn't mean lonely. Alone means freedom. It means power. It means no more watering dead plants. It means you finally put yourself first. Here's how you start. First, cut the strings. The strings that tie you to people who don't lift you up. It'll hurt. Oh, it'll hurt like hell. But sometimes pain is the price of healing. And trust me, the peace you'll feel afterward, worth every tear. Second, set your standards. And don't just set them. Keep them. Write them in stone. Tell yourself, if you can't match this energy, if you can't respect my value, you don't get a seat at my table. Simple as that. Your table is sacred. Stop letting unworthy hands touch it. And third, oh, this one's important, find your tribe. There are people out there who will see you, people who will hear you, people who will celebrate you, flaws and all. But you'll never find them if you're too busy holding on to the wrong ones. So let go, make space, and trust the universe to fill it with the right souls. Let me hit you with some truth bombs. Ready? Sometimes you have to stand alone to show others you're strong enough to do it. Read that again. Let it sink in. Standing alone isn't a weakness. Nah, it's a declaration. A roar. It's saying, I don't need to beg for love. I am in love. Here's another one. If they don't add to your life, they shouldn't be in your life. Boom. Simple. If they're not lifting you, they're weighing you down. There's no in between. And don't forget this. The only thing worse than being alone is wishing you were. That's the reality, isn't it? Being with the wrong people is 1,000 times lonelier than being by yourself. Picture this, you standing tall, alone, but not lonely. There's a fire in your eyes, a spark that wasn't there before. You've learned to love your own company, to laugh with yourself, to dream without limits. And suddenly the world feels lighter, brighter, because you've let go of the dead weight. When you stand alone, you rediscover yourself. You find out what makes your soul dance. You hear your own voice clear and unshaken. And you realize that you were never meant to blend in. You were meant to stand out, to shine, to blaze a trail so bright it leaves everyone else in awe. Let me leave you with this. Life is short, too damn short to waste on people who don't see your worth. You are not a backup plan. You are not a second choice. You are the main event, the headliner. And if someone can't see that, nah, that's their loss, not yours. So stand tall, stand proud. And if you have to stand alone, well, that's just proof of how powerful you really are. Now go. Own your life. Walk your path. And don't you dare settle for anything less than you deserve. You're worth it. Always.